What do corner stores mean to you? You may remember that store a block from your elementary school where you would buy candy on your way home, or seeing the familiar Lotto advertisements and Pepsi, Cola, or 7-Up signs. Maybe, if you're old enough, you might even remember stopping by your neighborhood corner store to get milk and a pack of cigarettes for your parents on the family tab. Corner stores have meant lots of different things to different people. However, they have always had a special place in community landscapes.
In East Vancouver in particular, corner stores have played an essential role in community life. Historically, East Van has been home to a diverse range of non-British immigrants, especially of Asian descent. In this affordable and predominantly working-class area of Vancouver, corner stores flourished. They are thus closely tied to histories of Asian migration, as running family businesses like restaurants and laundries was a common occupational pattern for newcomer families in the mid to late 20th century. As historian and artist Michael Kluckner writes in his book, Vanishing Vancouver, corner stores have been around for much of the city's history and were not always associated with any particular ethnicity, but by the 1930s, many stores were referred to as Chinese grocers by locals, reflecting how, by that time, most of the owners were of Chinese or Japanese descent.
Growing up in Vancouver, we remember corner stores as being a fixture of our childhoods, with distinct memories of the bagged penny candy, live wires, sour keys, and rainbow candy belts we would buy at recess or lunch. With this project, we hope to document community stories and the role that corner stores have played in East Vancouver's history and present. Unfortunately, many corner stores have closed their doors in recent decades, reflecting larger changes in the city. For example, one store from my youth, Kay's Corner, is no longer around. Right at the corner of Victoria Drive and 22nd Avenue, Kay's Corner was a distinctive, red-colored building that I would pass by every day on my way to school. The family who ran the store lived in the back of the building, and they came and went between home and business.
One member from the Cedar Cottage community, Kelly, remembers how you could see the family watching television or cooking dinner through the back of the store. She also remembers the owner's multiple cats who would wander around at the customers' feet as they shopped. Many neighborhood corner stores followed this building model, with a commercial storefront facing the street and a living area on the second story, or, more commonly, at the back of the house. This allowed the family flexibility to run a full-time business that could serve customers through extended hours. According to Michael Kluckner, by the 1950s, most corner stores had, quote, retreated into the milk, pop, candy, cigarettes convenience role, surviving because, unlike the supermarkets, they stayed open evenings and weekends, end quote. Kay's Corner shut its doors for good a few years ago and has since been replaced with a single-family home.
One of the most well-known corner stores in East Vancouver is BK Grocery on Nanaimo and 34th Avenue. The store closed within the past decade, but the building remains, serving as a visual reminder of the once flourishing business. The brick building was constructed in 1917 by bricklayer Henry Bridge. After being briefly run as a laundry, it became home to a corner store in the late 1920s. In 1968, the Ma family moved in and ran the store for almost 50 years.
Roy Ma grew up in the house and remembers helping his parents run the BK Grocery. Roy recalls robberies being the biggest troubles the store encountered. Once, when his siblings were running the store alone, they were robbed, and the incident was written about in the Vancouver Sun. They received lots of support from neighbors. Quote, so many customers expressed their concern and anger. What a community we live in. End quote. A connection to community is also seen in the way Roy Ma draws his individual family story into a broader narrative of migration. Quote, from their penniless arrival in Canada to their learning the ropes of owning a Western business and defending themselves, working for nearly 20 years without so much as a vacation, my parents are at the same time typical of Chinese immigrant parents, yet exceptional in what they sacrificed for their children. One of the few corner stores still in operation today is Best Foods Grocery on 12th Avenue and Windsor Street. It offers the classic corner store treats as well as Slurpees, house-made samosas, and other options for on the go. Though many corner stores have shut down, Best Foods remains and continues to serve the surrounding community.
Some would say that the height of the corner store has come and gone. Since the 1960s and the continued growth in a car-driven culture, the centrality and necessity of corner stores seems to have waned. As supermarkets are now open late and on the weekends, and gas station convenience stores provide the candy and slushies of youth, does the local corner store have a place in the changing nature of East Van neighborhoods? We believe that it does. We encourage you to reflect on your own memories of corner stores, what they mean to you, and share them with hashtag #VancouverCornerStories.
Corner store, corner store.